as a council and as a public, we talked about the economic action plan. This is the economic action plan that we asked for. This responds to that. Fiscal Sustainability Task Force, as I've said before, asked, its major finding was to have more commercial development, and here we have it. All of these 4 points are what council has asked for. The developer has responded to them exactly like we asked for. We have the green roof, which is a great thing. We have the commercial space increased, the size of the balconies, which were way too small as they were, increased so they can be used, and the interior common space. And we've got that huge green space, so whether or not it's small doesn't matter to me at all, simply because that green space is such a huge amenity to the public. So I think it speaks to everything. It's a huge opportunity for Wolfville. I'm glad we're embracing it. Get rid of that tumble down building and get something up there that we can use and add to our commercial space. Overdue and something that we needed. It doesn't come by us every day. It responds lastly to 2 groups that have spoken heavily in favor of it, WVDC. Our Wolfville merchants wanted this. And beyond that, also Katia has spoken in favor of it, and a number of other members of the public. Granted, and it's been a difficult process, but we have to make a decision. So I'm in support of this because I think it is an opportunity and adds to our and responds to everything we wanted.
Councilor Spartan?
The developer has responded to our requests when we tabled the motion. I think this is the best possible outcome from our decision to table the motion 2 weeks ago at our last meeting. So I think the developer has responded to our request. Second of all, more importantly, whether developers answering our request, I think this development in its current form will be good for Wolfville. It certainly won't be perfect for Wolfville, but then nothing ever is. And striving for perfection is a dangerous path to go down to for anyone who lives in the real world. But this is a good development for Wolfville, I think, and I'm in support of it. I do have 2 comments. They're more operational than planning. One of them is I would love to see the residents have full access to the green roof. I'll just pass that along to our Director of Planning. And second of all, in the public spaces that have been set aside, I hope that the developer would consider uses beyond living room type setting. In the letter he wrote us, he was suggesting getting good furnishings in there. I would encourage him to be more imaginative than that. I think the residents will have a place to sit. They may not have a place to do other things. I know you're fond of ping pong, and I don't insist that there be a ping pong table in there, but I think it's big enough that they could have one in there, and that would be, in my mind, better than a couch. But what he does with it isn't important. It's the fact that there is a space for that kind of recreation. Thank you.
Councilor Dillon?
I'm also happy with this. This has been a hard, long road. I think it could have been easier, and I'm hoping that we've all collectively learned so that the next time a big one like this comes forward, we can streamline it for everybody's sake. But for all the reasons that have been said, I'm very happy. I'm happy with the green roof. I'm happy if it's only partly available because as with Councillor Bryan, I think that there are things that will be healthier on the green roof if it's not trampled on. So, but that's something that's operational, and we'll deal with that down the road. I think that in this rendition, the developer has put back those things that we didn't ask to take out, and so any comments that we might have received that say that there should be additional public meetings on that, I think that was already done when those were in the plan, and they were never asked to be taken out. So I'm very confident that all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed. I think it's good for Wolfville, and I'm looking forward to see it develop.
Okay, so somebody ready to call the question? Question being called. All in favor? Aye. Contrary minded? I declare the motion passed.
Now do we have to vote again? So we're voting to amend the motion? Or we have to vote to approve the motion?
I would direct that question to our solicitor. Just to be certain.
The motion that was passed this evening was that the original motion be amended to reference the development proposal. So I think you now have, I think you were voting on the amendment, and now you have an amended development agreement before you for approval. So it's a long-winded answer to your question. Yes.
That was my understanding too, but I wanted to be perfectly clear. Okay, thank you. So, is somebody prepared to make that motion?
I'll make the motion in support of the development agreement as amended.
Do we have a second?
Have one.
I'll second it.
Okay. And did I hear the question? Question being called. All in favor? Contrary minded? You know what? I didn't get to say aye quick enough. Aye. So, I declare the motion passed. Thank you.